Hey Ivan, it looked like you had a lot of success with your curveball tonight. Just how did you feel that pitch worked for you?
It was really good. It was a pitch that I didn't throw that much last year. Wasn't feel too comfortable with it, and probably more in love with my sinker like usual. But last start in Cincinnati feel really good. Today I was able to get a good feel for, and just trust it and throw it.
Just looking at the numbers, that's been a big pitch for you most of your career. Did something happen that caused it to not be effective last year? And did you alter anything to kind of get it back on track?
You know that after Tommy Young, there's a lot of things that you expect them to be right, but sometimes one take more time than the other. I wasn't feel, like I said, so comfortable with it. Started throwing some quarters, and that taking me away from my curve a little bit more. So what I did was focus more on my curve. No quarters no more for now. Just trying to get my curve back where I wanted to, and it being a good pitch.
Okay, appreciate it. Thank you.
Thanks, Cody. Our next question comes from Chris McCoskey from the Detroit News.
It looked like 4 balls went through the shift on you. They hit 4 balls on the shift. You looked frustrated out there. Can you talk about what that does when you see that happen? You make a good pitch.
You feel like you make the right pitch, and once you see it's a ground ball shortstop, it make you feel a little, down. But the coaching staff do a really good job with the guys in the computer trying to find a way to get people out like me, like I do. And sometimes it's not get lucky enough. And the guy put up, I think it was 2 of them was Mondesi.
Yeah, 2.
I think it was. So yeah. They just don't fight with it. Just they find that hole and throw the bat right there, and it's a tough break. But I was able to manage a little bit better than the game, and make it not too hard.
Right. I think that the shift saved you 2 hits too. So you're getting close to even.
Yeah. On that. If you get the base hit with the shift, you cannot say because of the shift. But what happened when you get the guy out? So it's some time ago the opposite way. You take it the way it is. It's still frustrating because you feel like you make a good pitch to get the guy out, but the game is the way it is right now. So.
Okay, thank you.
Yep.
Thanks, Chris. Our next question comes from Evan Petzold of the Detroit Free Press.
Hey, Ivan. Looking at Miguel Cabrera, I know you faced him a lot in your career, but what is it like just to see him, what he did tonight and be able to be on his team and be on his team and see him, tie the game back up, or just the way that he can change the game so quickly? How nice is that for you as a pitcher?
Miguel's going to be Miggy, man. I know throughout the years we got a little older or whatever, but the guy's still hungry out there, and the guy is so professional. He knows, what he needs to do out there. Today was a good, day for him. Actually, we was talking about yesterday that he kind of feel like he told me, like, I don't know, I feel good, but I'm not hitting the ball like the way I wanted to. And I just told him it's better than the day before. So you're gonna continue to progress, and the ball gonna start coming, gonna start jumping, stronger from your bat. And today he put the ball, to homer. So it's pretty exciting to see him that way.
And with him too, what's been like the biggest thing that you've seen over the course of all the years that you had to pitch against him? How has he kind of grown and developed as he's gotten older, and what's changed about him?
He's the smarter hitter on the game. There's no question about it. There's a lot of guys that have a tremendous talent, but at some point in his career, he has it all, like the talent, the intelligence, everything. So. Like I say, he's still getting a little older, but he's so smart. So he knows what he has to do, and he don't try to do too much. That's the big thing.
For sure. And last thing on him, it might seem like an obvious question, but how much are you guys relying on him this year to go on a nice run and really get it going?
It don't take one guy, that's the first thing. It takes, all of us to do our part. But when you have a guy like Miggy, you always want him to, step in the box and be the guy that lead us, But we cannot put everything on Miggy. We gotta, as a team, we gotta do it all together.
With Nova today in the curveball, lot of curveballs that looked really good. Has that pitch been developing for him, or did you just recognize earlier that was working?
No, it's definitely something we worked on. I think he kind of found it in Cincinnati. Kind of built off it tonight. I think he's getting more comfortable with it. He's been around the block before, so he knows how to make that transition with pitches very quickly. So I thought he threw his two-seam really well today. He pitched good enough for us to be in that game for a while and give us a chance to come back in it. So threw some really good pitches tonight. Good changeup off his two-seam. He's keeping them pretty honest for the most part tonight, getting a lot of ground balls and stuff. So it was good. I thought that was a pretty good outing for him.
Yeah, for sure. And against the shift, those 4 balls went through. Was that something to do with the pitch location, or that just happens? You know, they just fought it off and beat the shift.
Yeah, I mean, professional hitters. You know, if they see holes, I do it myself. I see a hole, I'm gonna take a pitch away if there's a hole away and try to hit it in it. You know, Mondesi had been rolling over some balls, some change-ups in the first 2 games, the first 3 games of the series. So he made an adjustment. I think we're kind of playing the numbers there. You know, the shifts aren't really my expertise. I don't really know them too well. I try to call the game to the pitcher's strengths, and that's kind of where we were. Just, a professional hitter going the other way and hitting the hole.
Gotcha. Thank you.
Thanks, Chris. Our next question comes from Trevor Thompson from Fox Sports Detroit.
Austin, Gardy was saying that he saw some development, some growth in Funkhauser from his last time out till this one. Specifically, what kind of things did you see in areas of growth with him tonight, and break him down a little bit for us?
Yeah, I saw a guy. That's a little more comfortable getting after the first one out of there. I thought he bounced back good. He threw the ball well. He located all his pitches. He only missed a couple. He threw some good changeups down in the zone. A couple good sliders to get some guys. When you're locating balls on the corner and you're executing your off speed down in the zone, usually you're going to get some guys out. And he was doing that more so than not tonight.
Thank you.
Thanks, Trevor. Our next question comes from Woody Woodruff from Fox 2.
How you doing, Austin? Thanks a lot. My question is, you split this series with these guys. How do you look at tonight? I mean, is it were there any positives to take? I mean, is it start from square one again? What are we looking at after this loss?
Yeah, no, I don't think we're going back to square one. I think Miggy swung the bat really well tonight. That was good to see. He got on a couple balls, going oppo and pulling one. Nova threw the ball well again. Back-to-back games where he's kept us in the game and given us a chance to win. So, it's unfortunate, but at the end of the day, we forget that kudos to Kansas City. They're professional hitters, and, they got the big hit and tonight when it mattered, and we didn't. So I don't think it's, panic or anything like that. I think, some days the other team gets a big hit and they kind of take it from there. But, I thought we threw the ball really well, and we kept ourselves in a position to where we could get the big hit. They just got it first.
Hey, Gardy, if the game is tied or you're ahead in the 8th inning, is Soto your choice there? That what came down to you were behind, so you went with Fulmer?
Yeah, exactly. We had 2 guys down. We had Farmer and our closer. We're not going to pitch tonight, so
right.
We had those guys trying to save them for 8 and 9, and once we got down around, we're not going to stick them out there. We used them a lot already. So, Fulmer's got to come out there. We want to see what the guy can do. He just made one bad pitch, really. He hung a breaking ball, and the guy whacked it. But his ball's moving, and we like the kid. We like his arm. Just got to see more of him. Try to get through the ball game and keep it where it was. We still had opportunities. We just didn't swing the bat too well tonight.
How nice to see Miguel get rewarded with a couple balls leaving the yard, huh? He'd been hitting the ball pretty decently and not getting anything to show.
Yeah, he's been hitting balls right at people and all those things, and he's been working on it. He was out hitting the curveball machine today, and then I think that homer in the seats today was a breaking ball, and he was working off the curveball machine today, and that got him to keep his hands back a little bit, and he whacks one in the game. So he's worried about a lot of things. I don't worry about him. I can tell you that all the time.
Right. Last thing for me, Nova seemed pretty frustrated about those 4 balls going through the shift. Was there some miscommunication on pitch location there, or what?
No, it just happens that people beat the shift all the time, and those are the things we talk about it. But that's what we're doing. We go over these things. Santiago goes over them with the infielders and outfielders, and David goes over them with the infielder gutters. This is where they want us to play them. this is what all the information says, the analytics, and that's where we put them. And every once in a while, it's going to get beat. You know, you're going to have those balls roll through, and that's the unfortunate part for the pitcher. But you know, this is how we work, how we do it.
Right. Thank you.
Thanks, Chris. Our next question comes from Trevor Thompson from Fox Sports Detroit.
Yeah, Ron, can you just reflect on what you saw from Funkhauser in that inning?
That was good. I thought, you know, he had some good breaking balls and, you know, better outing for him than last time. And he made some pretty good pitches. You know, his velo got up there a little bit and he attacked a little bit better. It's going to be a learning experience. I mean, this is something that, you know, he's going to have to grow into, and he's going to have some ups and downs. You know, I thought it came out pretty decent today. It was all right.
Thanks, Ron.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, Trevor. Our next question comes from Jason Beck from MLB.com.
Yeah, hey, Gardy. Just wondering if there's an update on Maben.
Maben?
Yes.
Strained right quad. He will go on the IL. And we will recall somebody from Toledo.
Was that one where
Yeah, he felt it out of the box. His first few steps, started to get after it, and then just tried to pull up a little bit, but felt a knot. They're checking him out as we speak. Definitely has, you know, a little thing right there in the middle of the thigh, and yeah, he understands we're going to do this right now, get a player up here to replace him, and that'll be, you know, told later on.